Hello, people. Sean and I are here. We're going to be talking about some 90s comics. I believe this is May, right? Are we on May now?
Yeah, that's what you said in the thing. Yes.
That's what it says on the thing, and I'm just checking if that actually is that.
Pretty sure we did April before.
Yeah, we did April. I'm pretty sure about that as well. So what else is going on tomorrow? Are you on tomorrow? No, are you on tomorrow's Action Elite stream or no?
Probably not.
Okay.
I don't know. What is it?
It's JCVD, man, Death Warrant.
Oh yeah.
I don't think Steve's. I don't think Steve's going to be on that either. I think it's just going to be, well, it's Owen and I, and now we've got John and Charlie. So we've got the four of us. I mean, I guess that's pretty. It's like
that's four people.
How many more people do you need to talk about how awesome Van Damme is? It's literally going to just be like Van Damme's the best, and then I actually did do an actual critical analysis of Death Warrant, so I will have a rating.
Oh yeah.
But even that, I went back and forth on the rating because I was like, oh man, I really like this movie, but like it's kind of not great. Like there's a lot of nonsense in that movie.
Yeah.
So I just don't know. But you know, what are you gonna do? Oh my God, I was going through some of my my old videos. When was Age of Ultron? Was that before Captain America 2 or after Captain America 2? Let me see.
I don't know.
Man, I got like...
It's probably before because I don't think Bucky's in that one.
The Age of Ultron came out in 2015.
Okay.
So Winter Soldier is before that. I was going through some of my old videos to see what my thoughts were at the time. Age of Ultron, Incredible Hulk. Oh, I found all of our old comic reviews.
Yeah.
Which are still on here. So I mean, people can definitely check them out. Like, my God, I reviewed Tusk. I'm just going through. It's like this is like the memory lane here.
Age of Ultron's awesome. I don't know what everyone's problem is with that film. Like,
yeah, I liked Age of Ultron.
It's wicked.
The Conjuring,
Part 1.
Yeah, Expendables 3. When the hell was Oh, here's Guardians of the Galaxy. Winter Soldier, was that before Guardians of the Galaxy?
I don't know.
Man, I don't. Okay, let's check Guardians of the Galaxy. This is very important that I find this now. Guardians.
He released something like 20-something
2014. Okay.
Yeah,
so it's 2014.
Okay.
So it's around the same time.
Yeah. I think they released. I don't know when they switched to releasing 3 movies in a year, but like 2 movies in a year was like their normal cadence from the get-go. It's like Hulk and like Iron Man was like the first year, 2008.
Right. Okay, I found. I'm gonna check I found my Winter Soldier review. I'm gonna see what I said.
All right.
And see what happens, and I'll tell you.
Well, but that's not gonna be your out of theater.
I know, but that's me calming down and talking about it. Maybe I really liked it, and I just had to have it back because I was trying to think like, why is everyone telling me it's the best, and why am I always like, I've only seen it twice in the theater. Once at home.
I'd have to watch it again. I remember it being kind of uneven. I understand the issues that it grapples with, but like it's got to also be tight and good, right? So
yeah,
I don't know. Like there's a lot of the BS with like is Nick Fury dead? And then Kobe Smulders from freaking How I Met Your Mother comes in. It's like, oh, let me take you to this safe house and this other safe house, and it's like, okay, well. There's kind of dumb MCU-ness in it, so I'd have to watch it again. Maybe I'll come away from it again saying, "Oh, it's awesome," or whatever. But
yeah, I got like my whole thing is that again, hero villain story. That's sort of my order, and I was never like in Captain America Part 1, there's a lot of like, hell yeah, you know, like I like the I could do this all day line. I don't like that they've reused it now and made it into a joke.
I could do this all
day.
day.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of, but like, yeah, I like that line. I like this, you know, jumping on the grenade. I like bringing the flag down. Like I like all that.
Yeah, I
stuff.
like the showing and not telling.
Yeah, I like all.
Zack
yeah, exactly.
Snyder. Anyway.
Zack Snyder, yeah, Mr. Snyder. So I like all that stuff, and yeah, so that's why we kind of had a little mini discussion about that. But we're gonna, so tomorrow night I'm gonna be on Action Elite, and we're gonna talk about Death Warrant, Jean-Claude Van Damme, one of his early movies. So that's gonna be interesting. And then I haven't scheduled the stream for Saturday yet. I'm sort of pondering it. I'm not sure, like when, like because like when is Kenobi and all that stuff? That's pretty soon, isn't it?
May 20 something or other.
Yeah, so that's in like a week or two, or
yeah, it's all been spoiled. I mean,
yeah, like nothing's happening. Like there's nothing to really. I mean, we could just do like a completely random talk about whatever the hell you want, because like Moon Knight is dead and buried. No one cares about that anymore. That's dead.
Oh God, yeah.
We did our Doctor Strange thoughts. I really don't have much to add to that. We talked about like Superman and Lois. There was no episode this week.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the comics this week were like nothing. There wasn't anything big, like Jurassic League or whatever it was called.
I liked it.
I got it. I didn't read it yet.
So I was excited for it too when I
was kind of excited for it too, just because it's so random.
No, yeah, and it looked sort of Hanna-Barbera-ish, and I was like, you know.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what?
And I saw it and I picked it right up, and I was like, oh.
Hey Arkham, how's it going, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, I grabbed that Jurassic League or whatever it was called.
I thought it was cool. Whatever.
I'm sort of at the point now. Remember when I hated those new Jurassic Park movies, but eventually I get worn down by people's excitement to keep producing them.
Yeah,
it's like I was like, okay, Fast and the Furious. I'm like, I'm done with this. And then it's like they won't stop making them. So now it's reversed. Now I'm kind of excited to see what happens because it's like I can't fight the system anymore. It's like Jurassic Park 1. I'm like, it's okay. Jurassic Park 2. I'm like, it's okay. I'm like, Jurassic Park 3. I like it because it's 90 minutes and it's mostly fighting. And then Jurassic World. I was like, don't like it. It sucks.
Like they made a whole new trilogy that like piggybacked off the old trilogy, which is
right.
That's
so,
cool.
Which is kind of so. I didn't like that Jurassic World movie, and then they did Jurassic World Part 2 or whatever it's called.
I didn't even see it.
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm done. And then we saw the trailer for this new one. I thought, maybe I should watch all these now because it's wearing me down. I'm like, all right, fine. Because there's just like won't stop. He's like, I'll just keep making these. I don't care. It's like, all right. Eventually, I just get excited to see what guys.
This new one has everyone in it. Like BD Wong's in it, and freaking like everybody. I thought he died in one of these, but I guess not. So
they brought back every character that's somewhat alive.
Yeah. That Jurassic League thing is basically a Primal Rage, but with superheroes. Because it's
I don't
dinosaur characters with like little humans are like this small. I don't know. I thought it was cool. It's so stupid and random, but like I thought it was
and it's a 6-part miniseries.
That's great.
So that's perfect for their graphic novel.
Gotta get them all. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
That's what. Yeah,
I saw the Batman versus Bixby graphic novel. That thing isn't even like cooled off yet, man. It's like they ended that miniseries like a few weeks ago, and then I saw the graphic novel and the new.
Oh, they produce those instantaneously because those can be sold at like Chapters and Indigo.
But the thing is, if you just want the story, you just wait for that because it is a bargain. Like you get the full thing. If you were to calculate the cost of all the comics, it's usually like one comic off or something like that.
Oh yeah. Because you're paying around $7.
Yeah.
So you're paying around $7 per floppy, like per regular comic.
Yeah.
So if it's a 6-parter, right?
Yeah.
And it's $7 a pop.
Yeah.
And then the graphic novels are usually like $30.
$30 or something.
So you're getting 1 to 2 comics off.
Yeah.
So you're getting at least $10 off.
Yeah.
And you don't have to fight everybody to get it.
Yeah.
just there.
Sometimes there's like some sort of commentary or
there's extra pages,
where there's extra stuff, is like art and stuff. Yeah,
so, they give you a lot of extra. I know a lot of people, and I think Arkham does this too. A lot of people like getting the collected edition, the trade. We call it trade paperback.
Yeah,
they call it graphic novel, as though it is misleading. Where they think it's like
it was always like that.
It was always like that, where it really wasn't. And I've had to educate people so many times.
Yeah, like Watchmen. It's like I
literally educated somebody on Watchmen 2 years or 3 years ago.
Yeah,
and they're like, "Oh yeah, Watchmen's a great graphic novel." I was like, "Well, it's a comic." It's like, "No, it's a graphic novel." I'm like, "No, it's comic books." They're like, "No." I'm like, I have the comic books at my house.
And that Watchmen logo is a different color every issue.
Yes,
it's not just yellow.
It's not just yellow.
It's like green,
and pink,
red,
and
orange and stuff.
But yellow is the first issue, I believe. The first one was yellow, so they kind of go. And and the happy face logo thing makes sense with yellow. But Watchmen, like it was like it had the
on the side, on the left hand side,
so it's like, but like I'm arguing with somebody like, no, I have the comics. Like this isn't me saying I know this. I have them.
No,
I actually have the actual.
That's one of the best kept secrets in comics, that you can buy a complete, like even just like the first printings for like under $100.
Oh, I got
entire like miniseries, and it's one of those things that like it should be more. I'm not going to argue this, but it's Watchmen. I mean, it should be more, right?
Yeah. Hey, man. So actually, my buddy, my buddy gave me the original issues of Watchmen.
Oh, yeah.
He read it back when it come out. I was not into it when it came out. It's one of these, looks like it's like over my head, or I don't, it's not. I was very conventional. I've just now gone back and been reading Strange Tales. Well, that's a lie. When Doctor Strange, the first movie, came out, I read the first it's not 10 issues, because Strange Tales is like a double, it's an anthology book, right?
Yeah.
So I read, I don't know how many it was, let's say volume 1 or something, like Masterworks, Masterworks. Let's say volume 1 of Masterworks, which gives you a lot of Strange Tales stories because they're short. I mean, Doctor Strange stories. It gives you a lot of Doctor Strange stories because they're very short. So I read those. And then, and Doctor Strange I loved from Defenders. So I had a small figure of Doctor Strange because he's one of the Defenders, and I had a little Defenders collection of figures. And only after this second movie am I right now going back, and I just started with 169. I said, let's just go through that. And I'm reading just one a night, just as an enjoyment, not trying to read through it to catch up, like just enjoying the comic.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm grabbing all those next show in a couple of weeks when you and I go. So I'm going to grab the Doctor Stranges, whatever I can get, and my Batmans. And I still got to do a couple of West Coast, and I still have a couple more DC Presents. So that's my main mission. And I got to finish Destroyer if I can.
Yeah.
But I know with May and June's comic shows, I'm pretty sure I can complete Destroyer.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure you get a lot of the Doctor Strange, because I don't think any of those are worth anything. It's all like the later. It's not the first ones. It's not Strange Tales. It's all, so we'll see. They may have jacked up some of the prices because of the movie, but I just won't pay the jacked up prices. I'll wait till it dies down.
Yeah.
If I have to, but I'll grab what I can, especially those 20 that Rob Liefeld recommended. Okay, so we've said hello to Arkham, the Crimson Ghost, man. How's it go? I love the Crimson Ghost. We talked briefly on when you mentioned on the review for Doctor Strange 2. So, all right, let's get into here's what we're looking at. This is Mike's Amazing World of Comics. And this website can show you whatever was published. You can go by on sale. You can go by the cover date, which is not the same. You can show all publishers. You can just go to DC, just go to Marvel. So what we're looking at is May 1990 on sale. So that's actually when it was on sale, and it's all the publishers. So this is kind of what we look at. So if you're just coming in here or seeing this later, Sean and I are just going to very quickly go through these and give sort of our 2 cents on the series or the book if we happen to have it. And I'm very close to even maybe doing an 80s one like this as well.
Oh yeah,
which would be interesting.
Yeah.
See, because I mean that's the great era, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so NAM 46. This keeps popping up.
Yep.
And we still, I've read none of these.
Yeah, I have one or two of these. I don't have a complete set or anything. I don't know. I don't remember much from it, but like it's to me like GI Joe was the best one. This was probably more gritty and more serious.
Yeah, it seems like GI
Well,
Joe
there's
had
a
all the
dude
cool
shooting up or
characters.
something, so yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Action. So I actually remember this one, and I remember it because of the Dark Knight over Metropolis header at the top here, just over top of the name.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think you know what I think I did have this one now that I'm thinking about it. Did you have this one?
No, I like the classic Batman there with the yellow and black.
Dude, yeah. Like, look, that Batman to me is I've just become obsessed. Like, I've always been obsessed with that Batman.
Yeah.
Ever since the Adam West show, which I continuously watch all the time, and I'm just like so obsessed with it. That's why I started my Batman 400. I want to get all the 400, so I'm slowly working towards that. But Doctor Strange has come in now, and I've got to get him in there too. I'm so close. I'm about 40 issues away, so I'm about 60% done. West Coast Avengers.
Yeah.
So I still got quite a ways to go. I'm very close finishing Namor, both the Submariner comic and Namor the Submariner. I'm close to finishing both of those. But I got to hit Doctor Strange hard because I'm so amped up on this movie and I'm so amped on these comics. And because I never read them before, I feel like I've discovered something new that I haven't gotten into. So I think it'd be really neat.
Yeah.
Crimson Ghost. Oh, dude, I can't for this one. This is one that Sean and I do for just 90s comics. We're only going to be covering these comics. So when we do our Saturday streams, that's when I'll have people come on this one because I have a lot of people watch this after the fact. So it's just focusing just on the comics we're seeing here. Okay, but yeah, feel free to come by on Saturday and we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. So I do have issue 1 of this, which I did not know I had until I went back later.
That's cool.
I can't find. I was trying to find these on digital, but I just can't.
Yeah, no one cares about these. Like I guess this Forgotten Realms. The other one they made, I can't remember. Is it Dragonlance?
Dragonlance. They did Forgotten Realms. I don't know if they did. Did they do Ravenloft? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, they did like three TSR comics at the same time.
Yeah, so
like a little dynasty there, but yeah, Fort Fairlane.
Yeah, that's awesome.
DC Comics.
I mean, I love this movie.
I like Dyson in the on the cover there.
Yeah, he's shooting 3 times, and there's a secretary, and he's got the real dice man in the bottom corner. Like I don't know what he's saying though. I can't tell what he's saying.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're gonna talk about now? Oh, that's cool, dude. Yeah, I just I'm keeping this just Sean and I for this segment. Okay, what's this one? Oh yeah, this. Oh yes, we looked at this Arkwright Adventures of Luther Arkwright. I don't have any of these.
Yeah, it's like a direct sales thing. I don't remember this at all, like in the racks.
I don't have this. I never had this one.
No.
It looks pretty cool though.
No, I didn't have this one either. You know what? I wasn't pulling at the time. I was just grabbing what I saw.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
When was the first time you decided to get a pull list? I got shit. I don't remember. Man, it was way later for me.
Yeah, me too. It was deep into Image's run.
Yeah. I think
I never had the courage to, and I just liked grabbing what I saw. But the thing was, I mean, we've said this before. There's so much happening that it was tough to follow stuff that you wanted to follow, right?
Yeah, I think when I went to my shop, I said I was basically like, "Give me all Image comics."
Yeah.
And then at some point, I was like, his name was Eddie. I was like, Eddie, man, like,
it's too much.
I can't do that anymore. So that's when I started to say, okay, you know what? Forget this. I went back to kind of. It's weird because I hit Image real hard, and then I backed out, and I ended up going back to Superman. Like it was just like, okay, let's just get back to Superman, Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Superman and Wonder Woman have always been the two that I've never stopped. The only reason Batman I never went hard into Batman was that he just had too many comics, and I know Superman had too many comics. So it was almost like
Superman had too many comics too, but yeah.
Yeah, so you have to pick one. It's like, and I'm just gonna go with Superman.
Well, Superman had the 5 titles, and that 5th one was made just to fill in. It's the same thing with Spider-Man. Spider-Man Unlimited was created just to fill in the weeks where a month would go 5 weeks instead of 4.
Right.
That was the only reason Unlimited was created.
Yeah, so I mean that's crazy. Yeah. We got a couple of Alfs here.
Yeah, I have that 31. I don't know if I have.
This is an annual.
Oh, this is the annual. Yeah.
This is number 31. Oh yeah, look, yeah, okay. So yeah, this is a very memorable cover.
Yeah, Alf had a good run. Like, I don't know what happened there. Like, the comic ran for a while. The show ran only 4 seasons, but
I mean, everyone watched it. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
we got Alias here. Never got into this one at all.
No,
ever.
Me neither. But I remember when Now Comics was sold in like your typical Max Milk and stuff, right?
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen them in there. That's
now crazy. In Continuity Comics.
Here we got Alpha Flight. So
yeah,
this is way later.
I fell off Alpha Flight for a while, so
I think I have the first, or not the first exactly, but like up to maybe the first like 30 or so, and then I just like don't care anymore.
Yeah,
it's something against Alpha Flight. I kind of want to go back into it, and I feel like maybe I'm missing something.
Well, it's your Canadian duty to go back.
Yeah. Todd McFarlane. I mean, you could see this Todd McFarlane Spider-Man face from like 5 kilometers away.
Yeah,
like it's like,
and it's got the weird like sort of like shadow lines that here and then
here.
Yeah,
and then the eyes are like half his head.
Yeah. And the kids look like McFarlane kids.
They look like McFarlane kids, yeah.
Just ugly,
Yeah, this one I had big time. I had this
whole 6, man. That's one of my favorite Spider-Man stories.
Yep.
So good.
So good. I had all of this. I don't remember which ones they continued in, but whatever.
Yeah.
I definitely 100% had this one. I gave it away, though.
Oh, yeah. No, I have all these right now. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I gave away all my Spider-Man comics to my buddies as a kid.
Yeah. So I guess they were doing bi-weekly at this point. So yeah.
So that's the other one. So yeah, we had those. What the shit? American Special #1. I've never seen this, but this is like literally 90s comics. Like,
yeah, we're getting into all the #1s that are gonna happen.
Yeah.
In the next
Animal
few years
Man,
here.
Great series that I discovered only in the last like 10 years.
It's not something a 12 or 13-year-old would buy.
Oh, if I saw this, I'm like, hell no. Like, I'm not getting that.
Doesn't look fun to me. Yeah.
Like, this looks pretty. Like,
yeah.
Oh man, that's like, Apache
Dick. Apache
like,
Dick. Sorry, yeah.
That's awesome. Archie. Josie and the Pussycats. Take a look at Josie. Woohoo!
The Archie dynasty, man.
Look at this. Boom, 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 boom. All right, Atlantis Chronicles. This one I have digital.
Oh, okay.
Because it's Peter David.
Yeah.
But I never got it at the time, so I was way like, I mean, I just got this like, let's say like pandemic years or something. Avengers. Do I have this one? It's got White Vision. We used to shop. I don't think people really understood how important the corner was. Like, I would literally look to see
who was in that team. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is like in the Circe era.
So let me see. I've got my.
This is my era of Avengers. Is like because I've been going back. Like, I have a stack of these, and they're all great. Like, they're all like action packed, man.
So what? What number was that? 319. I have it.
Yeah.
So I've got this one.
Circe, White Vision. The 3 originals there.
Oh, I showed
Quasar. Yeah.
I showed Circe in the comics to my wife, and she couldn't remember who it was, and like, we just watched Eternals.
Yeah.
And then she's like, nope.
She was the main person.
I was like, she was the main person in green. She's like, nope. I'm like, okay, hold on. It was the Gemma Chan. She's like, oh, I remember she was in it. I'm like, wow, that's brutal. That just shows how
that movie did nothing to further the Eternals. Like, it's just no one cares about those guys.
Avengers Spotlight, Hawkeye. I have this on digital.
Yeah,
it's Hawkeye, so I got to get all Hawkeye stuff. West Coast. I think I have this one. This is Darker Than Scarlet, correct? Is that still?
Yeah, and I think I have this too, actually.
Let me check.
This is when they started tinkering with the character Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, so this is number 60.
I feel like they're trying. I was thinking about this today because I know everyone's all like, "Oh, they should have redeemed her in this Doctor Strange movie," and I remember Steve making this whole argument that she's always been like this. She was a villain when she was introduced, but then they turned her into standard hero woman for a good almost 20 years, like 60s and 70s. And in the 80s, I guess someone said, you know what? Like, why don't we make her chaotic? They didn't know the term back then. But,
right. Yeah, she's chaotic. She's chaotic or whatever.
Yeah, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s. Like, that's like she's almost irredeemable, you know? So, and that's what you see in the movies. They've reflected the character perfectly. I mean,
I think what's going on is that people forget that comics have been around for decades and things change here and there.
Yeah.
So you have to, there's never going to be a movie or show that's going to mimic what you want, right? So we've said this on my stream several times. Like we like the white Vision, bone pale, whatever Vision.
It's white Vision.
That's Vision, white Vision. That's what Vision was to me. I wanted that PVC of him like this. Or
so if you don't see it, you'll be a little disappointed. But there's been other changes since, right?
Right. So the thing is that I love that Vision.
Mm-hmm.
And when I saw Vision in the movies, I really liked him, and I liked Paul Bettany. I thought, well, Vision's great. And I'm like, okay, well, it is what it is. And then when they turned him into the White Vision and WandaVision, I was like, wow, this is fantastic. This is exactly what I want.
Yeah.
But again, they're doing Darker Than Scarlet. I never knew Scarlet. I mean, I knew because I know things, but when I say knew, she was always a hero to me.
Yeah.
When Scarlet Witch was a villain, when she was an actual villain in the beginning, I didn't have any of those comics. Like,
well, no,
you know, like that. Like to me, Wanda was a hero.
Yeah,
and I liked her and Vision, and I collected because of West Coast, but also Vision and the Scarlet Witch, their little series. I don't have the wedding, unfortunately, in the comics. Hey, Ron, how's it going, dude? I haven't seen you for a while. I don't have the wedding in Avengers, whatever annual it was or whatever.
Yeah.
But after that, I do. I have a lot of the original ones. Like I've got the first appearance of the kids from off the rack, right?
Oh,
like right.
Wow.
So the thing is that like because I was, or if not off the rack when it came out, because I don't know the exact times, I got it at like early comic shows when I would go to these comic shows and just buy whatever I thought was cool. And I literally went by character. I'm like, I like Vision and Scarlet Witch. Okay, I'm just going to buy whatever they're in.
Yeah.
Right. So, I just grabbed those comics, and that's what it was for me. And then when Vision was white in West Coast Avengers, that's when I was heavy into West Coast.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. So, I mean, you're never going to get exactly what you want. So when this Darker Than Scarlet thing happened, I'm like, oh shit. Like, here we go. Right. Like this now Wanda's like, because even prior to that, when Wanda was losing Vision, that whole story where Mockingbird like effed up and kind of like betrayed them or whatever, didn't know. I was like, this is all wicked. Like Vision Quest is what they called it.
Yeah.
I really like Vision Quest. I don't know if it's, the thing is, I don't know if people have looked back on these and thought, like Clobby, our buddy Clobberin, got Clobberin times. He's not a fan of Darker Than Scarlet. But I mean, this is what happened when I was reading it. I can't pretend like it's not. Like, I can't pretend like, oh, Wanda was this. To me, it was like, shocker, oh my God, she's crazy, right? Like, it is what it is.
Cover price $1, I guess $1 in the States, but like here it was $125.
$125.
I remember that, yeah. And it's $135 with our tax. I remember that.
Well, I love Doctor Strange. It's in my top 5 Marvel movies, or part 2 is.
Yeah.
And $1, Vision Quest. Yes, Vision Quest. Yeah, that was awesome. Okay, so that's West Coast. So this is after Vision Quest. This is now Darker Than Scarlet.
Yep.
This is like early on. It might be the second or third part.
Batman.
I had this Penguin Affair, of course.
Oh yeah, I have this. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Penguin Affair is awesome.
Yeah. Batman 450. So if you don't
have this too,
I don't have this one.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't know, we're going. We're going hardcore. I'm going hardcore on the Batman 400s. This was sort of quote unquote my Batman.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hit this hard. I've been trying to get them all. I want number 400 or 499. I don't mind. I like getting runs, like you and I like where you get like a complete, like even if it's not exactly it, like, a good chunk. Like if you get like 30 in a row, you're like, like you feel like you got something. What's our buddy saying? Vision Quest. Crimson, hold on, Cincinnati's comics. Let me appropriate. Okay. All right. So Batman. More Batman.
And this is the era when he's white hot for that movie. Yeah.
So now we got Two-Face. Now this is where we have the.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like this is a great cover. This is an annual.
Yeah, I always like Two-Face the best. Yeah, I have this one. Yeah, because it's Two-Face, right?
It's Two-Face. Yeah. I always beautiful stories for Ugly Children. Really, I never got into this, but I mean, it looks very neat.
No.
Now we have more Archies, which take over.
Woo!
Black Knight Black Knight is sort of like Moon Knight for me, where I just think the guy looks awesome. He's in my Marvel Advanced Role Playing game, so I love the character from that. I think he's been in Defenders a few times. He's been in Avengers a few times. He may have been. I don't think he was in West Coast, but
I like Cap there. Yeah,
anyway. I like this character, but I could never fully commit to this guy. I just don't know what it is.
Yeah. And this Black Knight comic, I don't remember that in
Oh, I love. By the way, I love Rob Liefeld. He's one of my favorites of all time. And this image was never supposed to be released to the public. I just to tell you.
But that Black Knight, I never saw it in newsstand distribution. Like it must have been because it has the barcode there.
Yeah, I've never seen.
I don't remember anyone ordering that. I guess I just don't remember it. I would have bought it, but I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, so Black Magic,
Eclipse.
Yep. So once Sean and I go through all this stuff, maybe I'll put up a link and see if anybody wants to give their experience with 90s comics, because we don't really have a top. Normally, Sean and I have a specific topic, but we actually don't have a specific topic for tonight.
Today, yeah.
So maybe I'll throw up. Let's see what time we're at, because I've got an early day tomorrow. But let's see what time we're at when we. Blackhawk, yeah. Blackhawks. I really like Blackhawks. I don't know. I never got the comic.
No. I think that was probably at direct sales, anyways.
Bugs Bunny, I would have never bought
DC Comics, yeah.
I do like Bugs.
Oh, I like cartoon comics, man.
Yeah, for me, I'm like a bit of a snob. Like it's like, to me, zombies need to be live action.
Yeah.
Cartoons should be cartoons and not comics. It's just weird. I had this weird thing.
The secret was, and not necessarily for Bugs Bunny, but the secret was Mickey Mouse comics and Woody Woodpecker. I'm trying to think of someone else. Those were always adventure comics. They'd always have these mega adventures with like villains and stuff, and like this big feature length, like they're fighting, like robbers and stuff like that. I'm like, oh shit, this is awesome, and that would never happen in the real cartoons.
Right,
so I always like those. And you get these like thick comics where they're going on a big adventure, like in a haunted house or something. Like, wow, this is awesome, man.
Yeah, so you do get you're getting your money's worth, right?
Yeah.
Black Knight is Jon Snow in that Garbage Eternals movie.
Yeah, was that Jon Snow? Wow,
that actor.
He's trying to move up. Yeah.
I don't remember the actor's name. The Butcher. That. Come on, that's cool.
Dane Whitman. That's who he played, right?
Yeah. That's right. That's who he played in the Garbage Eternals movie.
Yeah.
The Butcher. This looks like a tattoo, right? Like, someone's got that as a tattoo somewhere. We got some
Candy, man.
Candy, like so random.
John Candy's only comic.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is this? Captain Oatmeal #1. Oh my God! Did anyone buy this for a cover price of $2.25?
Oh wow, expensive.
Or you could buy Avengers for less.
You could buy 2 Avengers, really.
Yes, you could buy 2 copies of Avengers. Yes, because it's exactly double. Captain America. Do I have this one? Let me check. So Captain America 300s. This is sort of quote unquote my Captain America. Let's see if I have this one. 372.
Yeah,
Ron, I do not. No, I don't have this. So this is around where I kind of stopped.
Ron, I don't know how old you are, but like there was a cartoon called Camp Candy on NBC on Saturday mornings, and it was John Candy voicing himself leading a camp troop, and then they made a comic about it. That's what Camp Candy is.
Random.
It's random as hell. Yeah.
Random. Yes, he destroyed the streets of poison with Bullseye.
I think I have this. So I remember Black Widow in that costume and everything, and the Bullseye on the bottom there. Yeah.
Yep. I don't have this one though. This is where kind of I stopped. Yeah. So Captain America. What did I do? Was that the same thing twice? No. Oops.
No, they're releasing Adam. 2 a month.
Yeah.
Captain Adam,
baby. Never got into him. I can't get into him. I don't know why. Captain Harlock. This is a manga. Hey, Clobberin Times. What's going on, dude?
Hey, Clobby.
We loved your.
That was awesome yesterday. Really epic.
You made a mistake though. Doctor Strange 2 was too low. You made a horrible mistake. You got to go back and edit it. I caught that. I was gonna say, guys, you put it too low. Yeah, it's okay. Listen, everybody makes mistakes. It's a little low, but that's okay. You can re-edit the video. It's no problem. Nobody's gonna notice.
I get starstruck with Michael French, eh? It's like oh god, he's on a stream. Like fully talked. Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, you know what? I could have hacked the stream, eh? I'll tell you privately after, Sean. I could have hacked it. I was so excited I was gonna like crash the party. I thought, ooh, I should crash this party right now. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I know. Listen, I gotta set Michael straight.
There's no setting him straight. Yeah.
So send him over. I'll convince him. Send him over. I'll convince him.
I think it'll age with time, and some people will like it more.
It's too new, right? Like again, like it's like
it's too wrapped up in opinions and hype right now too.
Well, the thing I gotta tell. I'll say this too, and Clobby, you can hear this as well, and everybody in the chat. I have this thing. My wife pointed this out like 15 years ago when I met her. She's like, you have this thing where if you really like something, or if you like something and everyone else hates it, I tend to like it more.
You're contrarian. Yeah.
Yeah. Just to like, get under, just to like nail people. It's like, I really liked Wonder Woman 84. And then everyone said it was the worst movie ever. I'm like, okay, screw you. It's the best movie ever. How do you like that shit? It's like, but it happened with this Doctor Strange too. And I'm kind of like, I really like this Doctor Strange too. So, and then, and then everyone's saying how garbage and everything it was. I was like, whoa. And then it just made me like it more. So I could be wrong.
It's a mess, but it's a beautiful
Macchio. Yeah. He's a comic book guy, not Karate Kid.
Yeah, Ralph Macchio is spelled exactly the same, I think.
Spelled the same?
Yeah.
Okay, so Sean, it was about it was beautiful. It was a beautiful
mess.
A beautiful mess. What was I gonna so yeah, when did you okay, there was a time where I was like, okay, wait, is this Karate Kid? Like, wait, what happened here? Like,
I read his name there and I was like, I can't be the same guy, but I was like, that's really weird that like two guys have the same distinctive name, right? But I think there is a Stan soapbox where Stanley does say not that Karate Kid, or not that Ralph Macchio or whatever.
Right.
So, yeah, and I think maybe I'm wrong, but I think sometimes in the credits they kind of said that too. It's like not that guy. Yeah,
too high. No, it can't. You gotta add 2 to that. I think. How many times we gotta see Professor Stein? Who cares? Yeah. Well, I know you did like it, so that's good. We just want fun.
Strange event.
We just
Doctor Strange. I saw that today, actually.
Oh my god!
It's on D+.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Okay. First of all, I had that episode on VHS.
We're talking about Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. It was 7 Little Superheroes, right?
7 Little Superheroes, and there was Shauna, not Sheena.
Oh yeah, they have to call her Shauna.
Shauna's
a she-devil. Yeah, that's Quasar's.
So we had Shauna. We had I know them all. Okay, so Shauna, Captain America, A Very Strange Party, Spider-Man, Firestar, Iceman, and Namor.
Yeah.
That was your 7.
Yeah, Namor. Namor's like, oh, I need water, and he goes into that pool, and he's like, oh, it's so chlorinated. And it's
yeah. I love Doctor Strange. Like,
cool.
They're like, what's going on? He's like, it's a very strange party, and they're like, Doctor Strange. Oh man, I have
goose for Catwoman. Yeah.
I literally have goosebumps, and I love C for Catwoman. I will fight people on that. C for Cat. That entire sequence of the Batman movie is genius. He was like that. He goes pretty fishy how that shark was there. It's like, you mean where there's a fish, there could be a penguin. It's like that shark was pulling my leg, the Joker. And it's like, it all adds, he goes, but the whole thing happened at C for Catwoman. It's like, it all adds up to a sinister riddle. Riddler, all 4 of them. It's like their minimum objective must be the entire world. It's like, no. Remember as a kid, you're like, no, God, no, not the whole world. It's like I can't know. It's like, Batman, please.
That's kid logic. Yeah,
that's kid logic. I was like, the whole world.
Yeah,
it is weird with the name. What did you do? What did you do? When Aaron says, what did you do? I think of Winston. What did you do, Ray? Oh shit. All right, Captain Harlock. I like Captain Harlock. The cartoon. This is like a manga where they just did the manga as a comic, basically. Captain N, man, number 1.
I have it. I have most of the Valiant Nintendo comics. This is just before they made the Valiant verse, and they needed some sort of capital to, I don't know, like build that. So they made Nintendo comics. They also made wrestling comics, which I don't think are around at this time.
Right.
But yeah, I had Captain N. I had
Captain N, baby.
Mario, Zelda. And it had the bigger like comics and stories. It was trying to be like Disney comics and stories, and they had like Metroid and Punch Out, all that stuff. I like this stuff.
Of course, it's fun.
I watch this all the time on Saturday morning. So yeah. No. That's your guys' time, man. And you guys have everything planned out. I can't even rank stuff anyways. We've done rankings. My rankings, Sean and I just argued about my ranking. Like he said, I thought, Winter Soldier was 10 out of 10 when we saw it in the theater. Then I'm saying, I don't think I thought it was 10 out of 10, but now I don't know. So it's like, I'm a mess. No, I remember that, man.
I'm like well, you remember it, but you could remember it wrong.
No, I don't remember it wrong.
We're going to see if the facts back you.
We can't go back to that time, but like that moment. But
I will say something funny because I don't know, Michael. Like this is the for Ron and guys in the chat. Retro Blasting is a channel that Sean and I both watch, and I've been watching Retro Blasting since a long time back, and I didn't even know that Clobberin Times and Retro Blasting was like knew each other. Like I didn't know that the two mics or whatever knew each other. So I don't even know how I happened on Clobby's channel, to be honest. I don't even know what happened.
I got through that the podcast from Retro Blasting because he would turn up on that.
Oh, is that what happened?
Oh yeah, and there'd be like these awesome like hours long discussions, and I was like, this guy should go on YouTube.
Oh my God, that's jokes. Well, there you go.
Well, yeah, I know. I think Michael.
So, Sean, did you create?
I think Michael like convinced him to go.
I think Sean is the new Stanley. You created Clobberin Times. Sean created Clobberin. No, but
I was just like I would listen to this guy on YouTube all day, man.
Yeah. Yeah. No, so what I was gonna say was is that so I don't know these opinions beforehand, right? But I saw that Retro Blasting. I guess Michael. I don't know what any of the other Melinda. I don't remember the other guys' names. There's a couple of other guys on there too.
Aaron.
Yeah, and what's the other guy's name? I can't do the live streams anymore because the problem is that they're live streaming literally when I'm having lunch, and because I'm on my intermittent fasting schedule, I have to eat at certain times. So it's literally when my wife and I eat and we watch a movie together, and that's sort of our weekend afternoon movie. We always do one on Saturday, one on Sunday, where we sit down, we have our dinner or our lunch, and we kind of watch a movie on the big TV, and we kind of do that. So anyway, so I didn't know any about this, but then he was talking about Andrew Garfield, which I said, Andrew Garfield as the Spider-Man character, I forget about the rest of the movie because it's garbage.
It's terrific.
It's 10 out of 10. Unfortunately, the rest of the movie is not good, and the villains are the worst ever.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
I'm glad Michael said that. Because it's true. It's like he is. Amazing Spider-Man 2 is arguably the worst Spider-Man movie, but it's the best depiction of Spider-Man. It's like the way he moves, the way he talks in that thing. It's great. And that ending always brings tears to my eyes. The ending where he comes back.
Yeah. No, right. Because he's with the kid and he's like, okay, kid, I got this.
It's funny, like, the death of Gwen Stacy doesn't move me at all in that movie. But that short setup of like, we haven't seen Spider-Man in a week or something like that, or like in weeks or whatever, and then he comes and everyone's clapping, always moves me. And it's like, I don't know why that moves me and this other crap doesn't, but you know
what the thing is for me is that I like heroics more than so like when Captain America, like that's why I like Captain America Part 1.
Yeah.
Or even Avengers. I like when it's like, okay, when like everyone's getting together and then they're doing a big thing and it's like any kind of heroism that really gets me pumped up. So like Christopher Reeve, like when Christopher Reeve, everyone hates Part 4. I don't care. When Christopher Reeve,
I've seen it multiple.
Oh yeah. We know all the dialogue. When Christopher Reeve goes to the UN and he addresses everybody, I'm like, this is the damn best. Awesome. He's like literally
who's willing to sponsor him or something.
Everybody. Man. I'm like, it's like this is like so awesome.
Good.
I mean,
I love that. Like reiterated that in the first episode of Justice League. Like there was that had to be a reference to Superman 4. You know, when he goes to UN and
Okay, so I'm behind a bit here. Michael,
Captain N. So Casper, which I love.
So Casper. Casper. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, you like Casper, I know. Cat and Mouse. Ooh, this looks like 90s comics personified. Like random blades, weird looking guy, like it's Malibu or whatever. Like, that just looks like 90s.
Before they signed a deal with
Cerebus. This looks like heavy metal kind of style.
Yeah, I'm surprised yet again you don't know what Cerebus is.
No, man. I know.
I thought Cerebus was huge at this time, and I bought tons of these.
See, like this looks boring. Right? Like, but
you know what? I bought the phone books, like the big collected things. I thought it was cool.
So these are the classics. They're kind of neat. Nightbreed, I never read the comics because Nightbreed.
We gotta watch out for these, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Nightbreed to me is the movie. Oh yeah, Dragon Con's Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Is that where that is? Atlanta?
I think so.
Oh, Gina Carano is coming to Toronto Fan Expo. So my problem is that if I go for one or two people, it ends up not being monetarily worth it. Because what happens is that when we go to these, it's like it's about $60 to get in. It's about $20 parking. So you're looking at, and there's tax and all that crap.
Yeah.
So you're looking at $100 before anything's happened.
Yeah.
So it's 100. And then the thing is, if Gina's there and let's say her photo autograph is like maybe 100 each. So that would be 300. And all you're walking away with is one autograph and one photo. Mm-hmm. And I love Gina Carano from like super day one, like American Gladiators and watching her fights with Chris Cyborg and all that shit. Like forget about this new stuff. Like, oh yeah, Mandalorian. Listen, I was there from like hyper day one. Because I used to watch some MMA, especially the women's MMA. I would watch the fights and stuff. So I was like there, like Ronda Rousey, all that crap. I've seen every one of her matches and everything. So I liked all of these female fighters. And this is and she's not even in UFC. This is like predating that, right? Because Ronda was really the first big one from there. Anywho, so I love to go to meet. My wife's like, oh, Gina Carano just announced. I was like, the problem is that you're going to spend so much and you don't get a lot. So I have to then start to weigh it out like, okay, well, Tyler Hoechlin is going to be there. Should I get a picture with him and Lois?
Is he there?
The two of them are there, Lois.
Oh, wow.
So, then, okay, so do I get that? And then they've got some of the Cobra Kai people. It's like, okay, well, do I do? So I have to budget that out.
Do Tyler Hoechlin get a shot with a Superman?
Yeah, the two super, and I'll do my Superman shirt and And Lois is there too. I would do the both of them, Lois and and you could be in the
That's
middle.
Cool.
Yeah.
So they're both there. That's cool, actually.
Right. That's kind of cool, right?
They got them both there, eh? Yeah.
Where are we at here? I don't want. They kept. Okay, so Matt Dragon hunting. Oh, because they're talking about Spider-Man 2. I mean, the lead. I like anything that's deleted. I can very glad they kept the graveyard deleted scene out. Yeah, I agree with you. On that. I was gonna say I didn't want that.
Yeah, that's went on and on and on. Yeah. The UN scene is dumb, but it's goofy and charming dumb. It's
See, I never got it. I'm very generic on thing. Yeah. So yeah, no, I love the Superman. I love it. I love it. 80s, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So yeah.
Books. Yeah. That's when I first called them phone books because they look like a phone book.
Yeah, I mean, I gave you some
black and white.
Did I give you? I gave you a few phone books, right?
The Essentials or whatever. Is that what they're called?
Essentials is what they're called. That's where it's the line art.
That's the Marvel one, and the DC ones are showcase, I think.
Yeah, and it's only the line art, so you're not getting the full.
I know, it's still cool.
It's like I have some because
some
it's very
DC,
cheap.
I have some DC horror ones, and the line art works perfectly with that. So
hey, if you got a picture with John Barrowman and you asked him to do kinky stuff like that, he would.
Oh yeah, Barrowman. Yeah.
John Barrowman would if you said grab, he'd do it. So I don't think I'm going to be doing that. That's probably slightly uncomfortable for me, but I've seen people do it, man. It's hilarious. Who would win? Superman beats everybody.
Scarlet Witch has magic though, so.
Oh, we're not getting into this conversation. We're just gonna.
Superman's probably more resourceful, so he'll figure out a way to,
Look, okay, we're gonna do this.
It's like that hot liquid in Superman 3 or whatever,
Exactly.
Yeah. Like I can't beat this robot thing, and then
Superman.
He outsmarts him in part 2 with a Superman, weird thing.
Look,
but yeah.
If you're gonna ask me somebody versus Superman, Superman wins. I don't care. I don't care. It's you know what's my favorite? And you said it, so I was like, oh, they have magic. I'm like, so what? Well, he's vulnerable to magic. He's vulnerable to magic. What is he going to do? Go stand like this in front of Scarlet Witch and say, here, like, destroy me? Yeah. Like, he's got, like, yeah. I love Scarlet Witch.
Well, he did in Death of the Justice League.
Well, that
they
comic
just literally
doesn't
stand
count.
there and die anyway.
That comic doesn't count, right? Because it's foolishness. That's a new comic.
It's terrible, guys.
New comics don't count. We know that.
Go pay your $10 or whatever to read it.
Oh, made Superman look like a dictator? Well, he was trying to help out.
Yeah, they didn't handle the idea properly. I know Christopher Reeve came up with the idea, but it's like there are better ways to handle it. Like maybe have this is what I would do. This is my quick. We'll go on with this, but this is my quick thing. I would have Brainiac come down or an alien thing. Superman refuses to help because you know what? I'm not going to play God. Then the alien comes down. I'll do it for you, and does it, and then everyone hangs on that guy's every word, and he's worse and worse and worse, and Superman has to fight him. Yeah. Anyways,
this is like we've gone through our Superman movies already. Yeah. And Superman always wins. So let's get the
Dun.
I love that part. I knew you double crossed me, Luther. A lying weasel like you couldn't resist a chance. What are you talking about? I was with you the whole time. Too late, Luther.
Too late.
All right. Okay, Conan, baby. Yes. So this is, I don't want to say the fake Conan, but this is the
Conan Saga was the reprints of the regular comic.
Right.
Which is black and white, I think, which is ridiculous. But
so this is the quote unquote real comic.
Yeah. It's good to
I have a lot of these in trade because I just didn't get these when I came.
Oh yeah.
Conan's my favorite movie, but I never got the comics.
Count Duckula. I love this cartoon.
Count Duckula.
There's a after school thing for me, but yeah.
Critical Mass number 5. Whoa, this looks trippy.
Looks cool. Eclipse.
Yeah, that looks really nice. That looks like it's like an art piece or something.
Is it like based on a novel or something? I don't know.
Cyber 7. That's manga, I believe.
Oh yeah,
manga-ish. Daredevil. Do I have this one? Well, I have every Daredevil comic digitally, so I have it on digital because I bought.
I think I might have this one.
I pretty much. Yeah. I think Iron Fist, Daredevil, Hawkeye, X-Men. I think I bought everything there is digital that you can get of the normal comics, though.
Yeah.
Like I didn't get. Oh, no. Iron Fist, I got everything, and Daredevil, I think I got everything.
Deathlock.
This looks wicked, man. Oh, Joe Jusko. I was gonna say yes. So I got to meet Joe, and I got his autograph on a great Namor corner, full body. So you know the Marvel corners, it was like the full body corner of Namor, and I had him sign it. My wife got pictures of me talking to him. I used to collect all of his Marvel Masterpiece, like the cards, and I've got several sets of those that I actually bought on my own every day, going and buying packs. I love Joe Jusko's art. He's awesome. If that's how you pronounce his name, I don't. Oh, I had this issue, Demon. Oh shit, I had this, man.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize they had a Demon series in this period. Like I must have missed this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, don't mention Kevin Smith's name. That's the name that's like what's Voldemort.
He actually angers me now. I don't. Yeah.
I can't talk about it. I'm gonna get angry. Okay. Let's move on.
Oh, I have this. Yeah, I actually reviewed this on my channel. But yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, this very one.
Oh, did I see this video?
It's the one where the thumbnail is the demon head and everything. And
okay, I'm gonna go back and look and see.
Yeah.
Because I thought I watched all your videos, but I don't. This is not ringing a bell, and I don't think you have enough videos to where I'm forgetting them.
Yeah. I have this too.
Yeah. Yeah, I always liked. For some reason, I liked Batman better than Detective Comics. I don't know why I thought that.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought that way. Oh, this is manga. Oh, Dirty Pair. I've got the anime on this. Doc Savage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a great Doc Savage statue. It's so good. Dr. Fate, kind of neat.
That's cool. Looks weird.
Yeah, I'm not much of a fan of that guy. I forgot who we were talking about at that point.
Kevin Smith, perhaps?
Oh, Kevin Smith. Yeah, he's trash. Guy more crappy most of the time, but compared to
compared to now, whew.
Yeah, there's not. I'll say this. There's some good color out there, but the art is very mostly misses. Sometimes there's hits. I I can't remember what I just reviewed. I don't know if it was Marauders or something, where the colors were very vibrant.
Yeah.
And it looked really nice. And the art was kind of okay. And I'm almost thinking we need this person's color, on this person's, pencils or whatever and inks. And it's they're just I haven't found the right combo of person yet, I think. Have you found a good combo person? Like there's been ones where I thought, oh, this art looks okay, but the colors suck, because sometimes they do this muted palette, and I don't like that at all.
No, the muted palette, and also everything is shadow art, to make it look more realistic, and I don't like that, because it doesn't pop off the page like traditional comic art does. The other thing too is the writing and pacing of comics is terrible now.
Oh, it's garbage.
They're trying too hard to be serious and be like a TV series or something like that. I read the new Captain America comic, the Falcon one.
Oh,
and issue 1 came out this week.
I know.
And there's I swear to God, there's a 5-page just conversation on a roof. I was like, when's this conversation ending? I was like, what the hell? Are you not fighting anyone? You could take this and whittle it down to a page or a page and a half. What is this crap?
Dude, I've had...
Nothing is furthered. It's tell a story,
No,
anyway.
no, dude, no. I've had major arguments. So I do my X-Men week. Every week I read all the X-Men books and review them.
Mm-hmm.
And review them, not really, I talk about them. And literally... some of them I like. I'm very honest. I'm you know what? I thought this was kind of cool. Whatever. Mm-hmm. And I don't talk about who wrote them, and I don't talk about who inked them or drew them or anything.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of names out there that, it's you see this person's name and you automatically think, oh, this is going to suck. Yeah. I actually don't read the names to myself.
Yeah.
I ignore the name because I want to stay as neutral as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And then anyways, So I said, I can't remember which comic it was, but you can, whatever, someone, if they care, they can go through. And literally, hey, Comic Relief Crusader, how's it going, brother?
Yeah.
So, okay, so I was reading this one X-Men comic, new one, and I literally thought it was garbage. It, like, nothing was happening. Like, nothing happened. And I'm very fair. And Clobberin and all these guys know I'm super, and you know, I'm super fair because I'm still buying new comics every week. Yeah. And I'm giving them fair shots. And if I like them, I'll say I like them. Even when people are saying all comics suck, all new comics suck, I'm still saying I like this one. I thought it was cool. And the problem is that it goes nowhere. It was literally this book, and they're just talking about nothing. And I said, this needs to be one page. And remember this, bringing this back to 90s. Remember that Todd McFarlane special episode of the where he hosted the thing, and he was talking about how he does his art and all that. I don't care if you like Todd McFarlane, his art or not, just his point that he makes. He's like, you know, I don't want to draw all this crap out. And then he goes, if you give people more panels and more space, they're going to put more words.
Yeah.
Right. He goes, if you know, so he's like, he goes, there's a guy who's driving and he's going to go off a cliff. So instead of showing every panel of the car driving and then he's moving the gear and it doesn't work, and then it goes, he's like, I'm going to have one big splash page of the car going off the cliff. And then you could have a couple of dialogue. You're like, oh no, or whatever. Yeah. Like, exactly. Why? And I get it. He went off the cliff. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just talking and talking. And it's not like it's interesting talking. It's nothingness talk.
Yeah. Just filling pages. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's art and there's story, right? And for me, it's like, the Daredevil. Yeah, you have to, like, it's like, it's a combination. Look, it's art. There is art involved. I don't, you know. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thanks, dude. Yeah, Daredevil 282. I have every Daredevil on digital. Oh, I'm thank you. I appreciate that. No, I'm very fair. If we Sean and I talk privately all the time about this stuff. It's like, if we think something's garbage, we say it, right? Yeah. Eternals, Falcon and Winter Soldier, Moon Knight. But if we really like something, we're gonna say we really like it.
Yeah.
I don't listen to any. I've always been alone until I found these guys, like, you know, later on in life, because I was alone with this comic thing, right? And if I like stuff, I always fought people on this stuff. It's like, oh, I like this. Well, it sucks. So it's good now that we've got, you know, at least somewhat of a community that we can chat. Like, I never have any problems talking to anybody in our little community that we have of the YouTubers. I never feel ashamed. You know, I love Doctor Strange too. Oh, it's okay. When I said I love Doctor Strange too, nobody unsubbed me. When I said I hated Eternals and I thought it was garbage, nobody unsubbed me.
Yeah.
So we literally spent weeks. Every week we kick the crap out of Falcon and Winter Soldier. Every week we're like, this is the worst TV show of all time. We hate.
I went on a stupid rant too.
Sean talked for 10 minutes where I left the room and I just left him on full screen, and he was still talking when I came back.
I was livid.
I didn't leave.
Oh my God. Yeah.
No, but you literally talked for 10 minutes on how Falcon and Winter Soldier was the most garbage show of all time.
Yeah.
And this isn't even me talking. And I didn't lose subscribers. It was funny too. I'm like, well, why am I? And I thought, man, Sean, I was going to tell you privately there. I was like, Sean, man, can you like help me out here? Cause like, I'm going to lose subscribers, and I didn't lose any. I'm like, you know what? It's like, I guess I can say anything I want now. It doesn't matter at this point. It's like, and I'm weird too. Like, I'll like random movies that everyone hates, like Highlander 2. And Sean likes Highlander 2 as well. I'm just throwing that in there just because I need some support.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
Yeah, you are unfair. I'll give you that. I'll give it. I think you're fair to your hardcore beliefs is what you're fair to, I believe. But okay, let's continue.
So we're on Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. Oops.
No.
That was just I couldn't see my mouse. Okay, so Sorcerers. Now this one I'm reading Master of the Mystic Arts. Okay. So I read most of the Strange Tales stuff. I don't know how many there was with him, because the digital collection you get on Comixology doesn't give you the Nick Fury bits.
Okay.
Or any other bits. It only gives you the Doctor Strange
and bits. That's the same as the Omnibuses. Like, I have a Captain America that's Tales to Suspense. I think. Yeah, it's only his stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So right now, I actually bought Tales to Astonish from when Namor appeared in On.
Oh,
like I do.
You could get those pretty easily in
pretty cheap.
in the 90s in around this time. Like I have first appearance of Titanium Man. I have first appearance of a lot of guys actually. It's not the greatest condition issues, but yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely the worst. That angered me so much. Okay, anyways.
It was a irresponsible show, and just the messaging
and it actually ruined two characters. Like I don't think the Doctor Strange movie ruined anybody. I think Falcon and Winter Soldier ruined Falcon and Winter Soldier. It ruined both people, which I thought weren't. I actually really liked Sam Wilson. I really like that Anthony Mackie or whatever. I like that actor.
I like Anthony Mackie, and I love what he had to say when he was first Falcon. Like he saw the costume and he's disappointed because I want kids to dress as me. Like I want the costume to look cool, you know. Yeah. And it was just a thing with wings. It's like in the comic he had a color scheme and stuff. So I think he pushed towards like getting something like that.
Well, he finally got the red. I would have been good with the red and white. Like I like Falcon. I don't think they justify. No, that's not the word I want. What am I trying to say? Validate. I don't think that you need to make him Captain America to validate that character. Is that right? Is that what I'm trying to say? And I don't
know if that's what they're doing. I mean this decision was made a long time ago in comics. So
I didn't like it in comics. No, I actually read a lot of those and I thought it was I like Sam Wilson. I thought it was okay. But and like all comics, I'm very light on comics. I'll tell you why, and you know this. They're gonna change it back. Right? They're always gonna change it back. That's why I like Superman Electric Blue. I know everyone hates it. I don't care. I like Electric Blue Superman because I'm like, look, this is gonna be a year or two, and then it'll be
this is a different era of Superman.
But what were you gonna say, Sean?
No, I think making him into Captain America was always a dumbass idea. It still is. And in the new comic, you know how they have the little blurb in the beginning that gives the origin like quickly, right?
Yeah.
And the origin is both Falcon's origin and Captain America. It's like, you know, it's like he was given these wings and the ability to talk to birds. Then later he became Captain America. Then he left. Then he came back. And it literally says this. And I'm like, this is the stupidest origin. Just if you wanted to do this, just get a new guy who becomes Captain America. Give him a hero's journey. Put him through the ringer a bit so like he earns his stripes and then becomes the, you know, I'll say this and we'll move on. Yeah. The whole Kyle Rayner thing.
Yes.
Like so everyone wanted Hal Jordan to still be the Green Lantern, and they introduced Kyle Rayner and I wanted to hate him. I was like, screw this guy, bring it back to what it was. But the storytelling was so good. Like And he like redeems himself in front of all the heroes and everything. Like the storytelling was so good, you kind of rooted for him. And I was like, I like Kyle Rayner. They made him likable, and they just don't do that kind of thing anymore. If you want to introduce a new character as like a you know, in a new mantle of whatever, like make them likable, make us want to root for them. You know, just push them forward, and that's kind of what they've done with Falcon. Is like now he's Captain America. Doesn't have to prove himself or anything. He's just Cap. And it's like,
I don't know. It's just so weird to me. I don't get the appeal. Like I understand in the comics they want to shake things up, and but now they're bringing it back again. I don't think they're mining the right comics,
and they're only doing that because movies and show.
And I don't think
it's hollow and stupid.
It is stupid. I don't think the show understood what to mine. Like I wanted to see the Falcon. I wanted to see what the title was. Which was the Falcon and the Winter Soldier teaming up on adventures.
Yeah.
I don't want this speech. Oh dear. I don't want to talk about it, but like when he was doing that speech in the last scene, I couldn't even look at the screen. I was like,
it was bad. So bad. It was cringy. And the thing was they cut out so much and butchered their own show that he had to do all the heavy lifting of explaining what the stakes were at the very end.
Oh, Clobberin, you're too fast. I was going to say you guaranteed hate Kyle Rayner. You guaranteed hate Parallax.
No, screw Kyle Rayner, but like I'm just saying that they did make him likable, at least to some people. You know,
I never read Doctor Strange either. I love Defenders. I have a lot of Defenders comics.
I had some of this series, and that's probably what turned me off of Doctor Strange because I felt it was too cerebral for me.
Yeah, so see this.
I was like 12, so like, whatever. Yeah.
I'm thinking Girlfriend in the Fridge. What was that? I don't remember. Did that happen in one of these shows? I don't even remember. Doctor Strange. Yeah, I never read a lot of Doctor Strange. I'm only reading it now. I started with Some Strange Tales, whatever's in the volume 1, and now I'm with 169. I just did 169, 168, 169, 170, 171. I think I just read today. I'm trying to just read one a day for my own leisure. I'm not reviewing them or anything. I'm just reading them for fun. I like reading for fun. And I'm going to get all these next comics, so I'm hitting Doctor Strange hard, along with Batman and West Coast. Okay, let's get back onto our stuff here. Doctor Strange, where is it? Doom Patrol. I have all these on digital, but I never read it at the time. I just thought it was over my head.
Yeah.
Dragonlance, there's another D&D or AD&D.
Yep. That's awesome.
Thing, yep.
Dreadstar, I always knew of it, but I never
I never read any of that.
Yeah.
El Diablo.
How many gun-toting vigilante comics did DC have? God
too
damn.
many, man. That looks very
my
generic.
God.
Elementals.
Anyway.
This looks like a bad 90s, just like bad 90s comic. Yes, there are some bad ones, unfortunately. Elsewhere Prince. Ooh, this looks kind of weird. Oh, it's Mobius. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, so there you go.
All right. This just looks bad. But that looks like it's a Yokai Monster.
This looks interesting to me, but I probably wouldn't have gotten it when I was a dumb kid.
It's definitely something.
That's the long neck woman. Yeah, it looks kind of like that.
Looks like a Yokai Monster. Yeah. I just redid my Ultraman shelf today. Are you watching that Ultraman on Netflix? It's pretty good. It's very close to the manga.
No, I'm gonna watch it. Yeah.
They have everybody in it. Taro's in it. Ace is in it. Jack. It's like all the Ultramen are in it, but they don't grow big.
Yeah.
They don't grow big, or at least not yet. Excalibur. I don't have these. I never got these on. It's Chris Claremont. I just don't have them on. I don't have them on digital. More Archie stuff. We can just skip by that. Whoa, this looks really cool. Whoa, this looks really weird. Dark Horse.
Dark Horse had some interesting stuff weird, at the time. Man. Yeah.
Well, I guess look at this. All 3 issues came out at once. This is so weird. Oh my God. This looks like something. Yeah, this looks like something that I would probably really be into. I actually don't like horror comics as much, which is weird because I love horror movies.
Yeah.
Kyle Rayner's girlfriend put it. Oh, okay. No, Kyle Rayner, his girlfriend put in the fridge by. Oh, wow. I've read 0 Green Lantern comic. The only Green Lantern comics I read was the recent Grant Morrison run, the season 1 and season 2.
I like the whole Emerald Dawn thing and everything.
Yeah, I have some of those digital. I didn't read Doctor Strange much. Yeah, Defenders is like one of the best. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That Defenders show was a very big disappointment, and it's not the real Defenders. I fought with everybody.
Yeah, Defenders is the most. We always talk about Defenders is the most bullshit team like ever. It's like you're not gonna beat Silver Surfer solo. You're not gonna beat Silver Surfer and Hulk and Doctor Strange
and Namor.
It's like Namor controls all the sea.
Yeah,
it's like Silver Surfer's master of space.
Right.
It's like Doctor Strange, master of magic. Hulk is the strongest there is.
Right.
Like, you can't. Why? It's like you can't. They're unbeatable. You can't stop them. It's like, what the hell?
I know that they're Wildcats
to like other characters and stuff, but yeah.
They're even better.
Like Valkyrie and all that.
Oh yeah. We'll talk about that in a second. But
okay.
The Defenders team is even better than this team.
Oh God, they're superheroes. Anyway,
no, that's how it says, Sean. I told
you. No, what did they say again? I can't. You always tell me, and I can't. I always forget.
They're good against evil.
Yeah, but that's stupid.
But they're good against evil. You just don't get it.
They're good against evil.
You don't get it. They're just good against evil. That's the thing. Starlin, yes. Yep. I mean, like, I've got so many Defenders. Now, I actually am I the only person who likes Valkyrie and Nighthawk? Because I originally got Defenders because Namor was in it, and I was trying to get all the Namor stuff.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wow, this is really awesome. And then I bought the phone books, and I was just plowing through. I plowed through the first 2 phone books like they were nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, now I got to try to go back and capture all these comics, like the original issues. It's difficult because there's a lot, and some of them are a bit harder to get.
Yeah.
But I really, so when like Surfer can go, he's just overpowered for that team. But I really like Hulk, Valkyrie, Nighthawk, and Strange. Yeah. I really like those characters a lot. I love Nighthawk. I think he's great. I got the Marvel Legends of him. And I love Valkyrie, and I was so disappointed with Valkyrie's interpretation in the films. We'll talk about that when Thor Love. Oh, Clobby, Thor Love and Thunder. We can do that one again. Just may as well get that out of the
putting him through the ringer, man.
I know. Listen,
none of us. I predict none of us will like that movie.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
I don't know how you introduce Zeus and you don't introduce Hercules.
Man, if Hercules showed up and fought Thor, that would be almost.
Well, but you're thinking Hercules as he looks
the real
in the
Hercules
as he is in the comics.
Yeah, the real Hercules.
That's not gonna happen, man.
Right, that's not happening. I know. It's not happening. I know.
Yeah. Fantastic Four. 342.
Okay, so hold on. Fantastic Four. Oh yes, here we go.
Yeah.
So this is Walt Simonson, and oh yes, okay. So
that's when I still, that's when I still believe that really was the world's greatest comic magazine.
Yeah. So we got a few cool people on here.
Yeah.
I don't have this one. I don't have very many Fantastic Four comics.
Oh yeah.
Annual number 23.
I had quite a few of these.
This looks really cool.
Yeah.
I've got the Kirby one back behind me there.
It's the whole God, what was the
yeah. This is the Femforce that we want.
Yeah. No, Femforce, yeah.
But this is the style that we want. Not
Fantastic Four, it was Dr. Doom and there's a dude that claimed he was his kid. I can't remember his name. But there's a whole thing at that time. Anyway, whatever.
Let's see where are we at here?
It's the guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I hate this more. My chat jumped and I'm like all lost now.
Oh yeah.
I've like literally lost where I am here. I hate that. Okay, I'm just gonna go from the bottom up. No, I love when I. Yes. Yeah, I agree with this. I love Namor. That's like one of the best characters. Like I've got a whole shelf of his. I've got like tons of stuff. But I kind of like Namor on his own, really.
Yeah, Nighthawk and Valkyrie. To me, they're in it more, right? I really like Valkyrie. Yeah,
and I don't know Nighthawk. I don't know. He looks cool to me, man. I don't know what it is. We can review it. Yeah, we gotta do it.
Doom Christoph. God. That went on for a while, man. Yeah. It's like, no, I don't know. Yeah, I was reading Fantastic Four around this time, yeah.
I'm going backwards. Had Ghost Rider 3, nice. Yeah, that was not the Defenders, that was garbage. Really, Daredevil was the only good thing. And Bushmaster from season 2.
Like Bushmaster, yeah.
Because he's got a Jamaican accent.
But goddamn, nothing happens in that season.
I know.
It's like,
listen, nothing happens, but Bushmaster speaks.
The thing
and
about
when he speaks, I absolutely, I love the Jamaican. I just love the Jamaican accent, like Luke Cage.
Yeah, Colby said best about Luke Cage is like the stories went nowhere. But what's weird about that is that they had the greatest actors playing the villains, and they just didn't do anything with them. You know.
All right. Okay. What are we at here?
I dug this out because I got the big omnibus of the Jim Valentino Guardians. Listen, I like this Guardians of the Galaxy. I like the Jim Valentino series. This is what introduced me to the original Guardians of the Galaxy. Like after this, then I started like trying to find the old like Thor issues and stuff where they were in it. They were first introduced in 4 annuals just to set up this series. And I bought this whole thing. That's is amazing. Up to 29. They did a few more issues after that, but 29 was Valentino's last one.
That's
so Valentino
amazing.
Like wrote and did the art of it. So yeah, I love and like this in like in this glossy pages and stuff. Like it looks.
Yeah, it's hard to open. I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing.
That's the real Yondu.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I like the big Mohawky Yondu. I really wish that there was like, I don't know how to like, I wish that there was an easier way, because I bought the Frank Miller Daredevil, I bought Evolutionary War, which I like, whatever, no one likes it, okay, I don't care.
And it's awesome.
But like, I wish I could read it better. Like, so I've almost started to look at the Epic collections.
They're better because they're trade paperbacks.
They're basically fat trade. They're like the phone book. They're not exactly phone book because the paper's better, but like it's basically like it's a phone book with better paper. I don't know what to tell you. It's not like the essentials. Do you have one there handy, Sean?
So I was gonna show this. I don't have a trade paperback, but like I have this Atlantis Attacks omnibus, right?
Oh yeah, that's the same as Evolutionary War.
So it's everything, and it's the backup stories that had the Serpent Crown affair.
Oh wow,
this is awesome, but it's a hardcover and it's hard to read. Like, if you want to read this in bed, it's like it hurts your rib cage and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Recently, they issued a trade paperback, and it's exactly this, but trade paperback. So to me, it's like, just wait for a trade paperback of this stuff. Because then
that's exactly what I would want.
These people love to buy these kind of big omnibuses to display them on their shelves and stuff, and that's cool. But like, if you can hold out for a trade paperback, then just do that, right? Like recently, I bought 3 Superman omnibuses because Free Comic Book Day just happened, and my comic shop was selling these for like $40 each. And I was like, "Oh my god!" So I can get them if you want.
Oh no! So wait, was that what? But you had that before though. Atlantis Attacks for sure. You had that when it first came out.
Oh yeah, no, I have the originals. I just wanted a thing that collected.
Oh, okay.
I still have them.
Yeah, okay.
But I wanted a whole thing, and the pages are better and everything. So yeah.
I have to say, the Doctor Strange ones I'm reading right now, very good coloring. I think.
Yeah.
It's very psychedelic-y. Looks really neat. Did you find that the art or the inking the color, did you find the colors were better in Marvel than in DC, or is that just me?
When I think of DC Comics, when I was a kid, when I thought of DC Comics, I thought of darker colors. For some reason, I don't know. It's like Marvel was like brighter and colorful to me, and just in my mind's eye. So I don't know. Maybe that's what you think. I think because Batman was still dominating at that time, right?
Yeah, and Batman's awesome, obviously.
Yeah.
So you found that too, comic? Yeah, I mean, it just feels like but digital is easy. Yeah, I'm reading all this stuff on digital, but I am buying stuff. Like for me, I like to have runs. I'm trying to complete certain sets.
Yeah.
And I gotta finish like my DC Presents. I'm so close. Like I'm so close to finishing that.
Yeah.
And my Batman 400s, and I gotta do these Doctor Stranges. I'm just falling in love with this series here. It's Roy Thomas is the one where is what I'm at right now. Okay, so did we do? Okay, so let's get through a couple more of these. Firestorm. I mean, I just can't. I don't know why I could never get into this comic.
Yeah.
Flash. I mean, it's Flash, so I'm sure it's like okay. More Flash.
Gotcha. So yeah, they're doing. Oh, okay. It's a different series.
Hey, Ezra Miller is being rewarded by not being canceled, even though he's like assaults people. Anyways,
I've been keeping up with
Ezra Miller is like insane. He's Wanda in real life. He's just like insane.
Yeah, I don't. That thing is the most cursed movie. I thought that New Mutants was, but like that Flash movie, good God, how many directors has that chewed up and spat out? And it's like, and they can't get it out the door, and oh my God.
And Clobby, you're getting sucked into the Flash too. By the way, I forgot you. I'm throwing you on that one too. You're seeing all
that's like next year, and we don't even know if it's going to be released at this point.
Too bad we missed out on Morbius. Sean didn't go to. Me and Steve went to Morbius.
Yeah,
that was terrible. I agree. That was a garbage Firestorm.
Yeah.
Fright Night. I love the movie. Obviously, didn't get into the comics. G.I. Joe. Is this nearing the end now?
I have Sean? This October Guard. It's got a year and a half more, I think, after this.
Oh, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Ghost Rider, yeah. So now this is So I think Comic Relief said that he had this one. I think a lot of people. This was like
Ghost Rider is white hot with the Danny Ketch run.
Yeah, I like Danny Ketch, man.
Yeah. But you know what? While this was happening, and I don't know if this was still if this is on this list, but they had Classic Ghost Rider, which was 2 of the classic comics in one double size thing. And that's where I got into Johnny Blaze. I was like, oh, this is way better. you know.
Yeah. Oh no, not the Flash. Yeah. Oh yeah. No. We're watching. You're watching it, dude. You're gonna watch it.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe. Oh god. Yeah. So I mean I like Dan Ketch, so it is what it is. This is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Green Arrow. This is Mike Grell, and his art is very like distinct as well. Did he draw the? Sorry. Dan Jurgens is the penciler, but no, Mike Grell's writing. It always felt like it was like too much, like it was a bit over my head. But I'm really liking Warlord. I'm going back and gotten some Warlord stuff. This Green Arrow to me,
Warlord Digest, which is awesome. But yeah,
that is awesome. I couldn't. Yeah, Grell's awesome. I just couldn't get into this Green Arrow. I don't know why. I love Green Arrow. Green Hornet. I mean, I wouldn't.
Yeah, the Now comics. Yeah,
yeah.
And they sold those in convenience stores and stuff.
I never came across them. Green Lantern, never read any Green Lantern comics. This was John Stewart. Looks like Guy Gardner.
Yeah. Grimjack.
Never got this at all.
Great name.
Yeah, Grimjack.
Guardians that had this. That's Taserface. That's the real Taserface.
Oh my god, awesome.
Holding can't remember her
name.
name.
I gotta get into these Guardians ones that you were showing just now, because I don't have any. Do you know if I have those, Sean? Like, do I?
No, I don't think you do.
Okay, I'm gonna check, because I do have like several terabytes of things.
Oh, so maybe you. I don't know. I don't think you have this in that collection.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I do.
Yeah.
Taserface, yes.
Taserface. He wasn't quite the joke in that comic, but yeah. Hawk and Dove.
I wasn't collecting this. Hawk World is a really
Hawk World is a great series.
Yeah.
It's so underrated, I think, because I don't think people talk about it much, but
this is what I wanted.
Was the real Hawkman like lore.
Yeah, like I wanted Hawkman to be like Hawkman. I didn't want like these weird these other things. Oh, Heathcliff, Terrorized Neighborhood. Yes, we know no one should. Hellblazer, didn't read any Hellblazer, and I like Constantine, but to me, Constantine was a backup character in Swamp Thing, and I just didn't get into him as much on his own. What the hell? Hero?
That's another one. I never saw this in newsstand distribution, and it has a barcode, so it must have been around, but just I guess no one was ordering it.
Wow, I've never seen that.
Yeah.
Oh, this is like 90s personified. Look at that, man. Come
Girls
on.
on a beach in bikinis.
And a rip-off Superman character. I love it.
Hot Stuff is great.
Oh, my gosh.
I love it. I saw a brand of beer with Hot Stuff just 2 weeks ago at the LCBO.
Oh, my God.
I'm totally going to buy it.
I know I keep beating up the Huntress, but it is a bit fun. It's like, okay, Huntress, like, all right.
Why you hate the Huntress?
No, I don't hate the Huntress. I just, for some reason, it became a thing for me to beat her up. I don't know. I didn't mean that for that to happen. Who doesn't love Lucy? If you're a Star Trek fan, you kind of have to love Lucy.
Oh yeah, no, exactly.
I love Lucy, number one. She's funny, man. Come on.
Yeah, she's great.
Oh, look at this beaut. You got like a lot of epic guys. Let me see if I have this one. Incredible Hulk. Which one is this? 371. Let's see. I have to consult my iPhone. This is why they invented iPhones.
Dale Keown, who went on, of course, to do Pitt.
Incredible Hulk number 371.
Dale Keown, of course, hates noses.
I have it. I have this one. The problem is
he can't draw a nose to save his life.
Oh man!
so Pitt didn't have a nose.
Yeah, I bought Pitt, so what am I going to tell you?
And Pitt was awesome. I like Pitt.
Invaders from Home. Oh, this. If you're going to rank comics of what I will never buy, this would have been one of them.
Yeah,
it just does not look interesting to me. Iron Man, never got many Iron Mans. Ooh, this looks
I
interesting though.
think I
It's like a big,
still was
huge guy.
buying Iron Man at this point. Iron Man was boring as ass, but I bought it for years and years. I was hoping it was like SNL. I was hoping this is the issue that will be awesome, and it wasn't. And I kept going.
Oh, SNL has never been funny.
No, I know. This will be the funny SNL, and it's not.
I remember they had Steven Seagal on there, and everyone's like, "Oh, it was so unfunny." I'm like, and that's different because
it's like as opposed to
yeah, hot more Jughead stuff. Blah,
dude, the Archie dynasty is strong.
Yeah.
So who died here?
Mr. Miracle.
He'll get out of that. He's Mr. Miracle.
He'll get
He's
out
an
of it.
escape
Come
artist.
on. Yeah, exactly.
Scot-free.
Justice League Europe, never read this. I have like zero interest in this comic. Oh, it's Keith Giffen.
Yeah.
Plotter, though. Scripter is Gerard Jones. Okay, I don't know that name. Should I know that name?
Jughead Jones? Yeah.
Legion 90. This is bullshit, right?
Yes, I don't... Oh, I saw they have a new Justice League versus a Legion of Superheroes. And I'm like, well, it's not the real Legion, so neither in Lace.
Oh, I had this, man. Gothic. I like this one. Did you have this?
Dark Knight? Yeah. As we talked about before, these were awesome.
These are awesome.
It's just minted trade paperbacks, basically. But
Legion. This is the bullshit Legion, right?
Yeah, this is when they were like crap.
Okay.
It wasn't as fun anymore,
Lensman. Oh, it looks like an anime kind of style.
It's
so that might be interesting. Thing.
I have this.
You have Legend of Zelda?
Yep.
Link, The Legend of Zelda. Why does Link look so weird on here?
Nintendo Comic System.
Oh my God. Looney Tunes. Mark Spector Moon Knight. So I'm trying to acquire these right now.
Oh,
yeah. In digital form. Married with Children. Oh, I would have bought it for this cover.
These were popular back then.
Marvel Age. It's Todd McFarlane, I can tell.
Yeah, it's just a magazine that has a checklist of the Marvel comics and interviews.
So I had a lot of these now. This Marvel Comics Presents Wolverine stuff.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to know about them. All right, perfect. And then I won't. It's Wolverine, so I'm a mark for it. I don't think I had this one, but I definitely for effing damn sure had this one. Gray Hulk is right here. Wolverine will probably go over here somewhere. I'm doing Vision. I'm doing Scarlet Witch. I'm gonna add Doctor Strange now, just because I'm like, screw it. I'm adding Doctor Strange. But I love this comic. I must have read this one 4,000 times.
I have this one. Yeah.
Ooh, this looks cool.
Special. Rogue, Falcons.
Ooh, Tigra. This is pretty
Tigra.
Good little
Daredevil.
set. Oh man, I remember this.
I had a bunch of these too. Marvel Tales.
And he's like swinging on the tails or whatever.
Just another Spider-Man comic. Yeah.
Well, Spider-Man. He sells.
Yeah.
Here's the Mighty Thor.
That's cool. That's a great cover.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
Although the hammer looks tiny, but
it does look tiny. Sable. Do you know why Thor's hammer's got a small handle? Do you know why?
No, why?
Oh, because when they were having it made, Loki messed with the dwarves that made it so that they'd make the handle short.
Oh yeah. That's the original.
That's in Norse mythology. I don't know what it is in the really.
Also in Norse mythology, like his girlfriend becomes Thor. She becomes Odin's son. Anyway.
Listen, I'm the only Odin's son around here. Mr. Miracle.
I don't know what they do. Anyway, yeah.
I don't know. Mr. Miracle. Miss Tree. Oh, like Mystery Quarterly.
I guess that's what it's supposed to be. I don't know what the hell this is. Jesus.
Clever.
I would like to read the
devilishly clever.
Yeah. Oh, I had that Namor.
I
was still reading at this point. I was like,
I have it for sure.
Stop fighting the Griffin. Stop it.
Oh, Sean, you love it.
5 issues. Like, what is
you love
this?
It.
Move on.
Namor goodness.
This is a big ecological thing. He's in
the New Gods. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
Another New Gods.
Well, they're new gods. New Mutants. I think I have this one. Is this a Robbie? Yep, this is a Robbie. Let's see if I have it.
He hasn't been fired just yet.
He hasn't. Listen, he walked off because
he hasn't quit. He hasn't quit just yet.
Yeah, like he walked this off because he's like, yeah, whatever. This is a bunch of crap. Number 91. Yep, I have that one. Okay. Actually, I bought that one on the last show, I believe. And I think I have this one too. Oh no, New Mutants Annual 6. Oh, I don't think I have this one. Crikey, no. I don't have this one. How many annuals did he do? Oh, I don't have this on my list to get.
But this is for better or for worse. Like, this art style is slowly redefining the 90s. So, I mean,
well, there's like, I think me and Clobberin are the only two people that love Rob Liefeld.
Yeah, I like, it's like Leonard Maltin. It's like Leonard Maltin has the worst reviews, but I admire him for his movie knowledge. It's the same thing with some people may not like the art style of Rob Liefeld, but I mean, but his fandom is infectious, right?
No, you told me privately. It's okay. I won't.
The New Titans.
This is the New Titans. Is this a bullshit? Well, it's shit. Oh shit, dude. It's plotter is George Perez, man. So, like, what can you say?
I don't know.
Well, that's like,
I didn't read this though.
I didn't read this. Marv Wolfman, writer. I mean, come on, that it can't be that bad, really, can it?
Yeah. They got all their pedigree on that one. Oh, New Warriors had this, yeah, number 1.
I never got into this at all. Oh, it's Fabian Nishi's whatever's.
I tried to get into it. They debuted in Thor shortly before this, and I had first appearance of Speedball and everything. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what Night Thrasher is their leader. Like, he's a skateboarder. That's all he is.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I think Nova was in there. It's like, why wouldn't that guy be the freaking?
See, let Rob live. There you go. Joking aside, he's a super ultra fan.
Yeah,
and he loves all the right people. Like, it's like he's.
Oh, like, yeah, no, and I love his stories about like him and Kirby and everything, going to his house and looking at his art and everything, and
And I'll tell you this: all those other guys, they didn't take advantage of these opportunities, like Todd and what's his face, like all the, I can't remember. I just literally blanked on all their names, really. Anyways, all the Image guys. Yeah. They weren't going on. They weren't going to Kirby's place, and they had him there as a mentor. He could have learned from them, or they could have learned from him, and they didn't take that opportunity. Rob did, and he helped them. He helped them with publishing, some of the other comics that never went anywhere.
Yeah. Well, he got the other guys involved in that too.
He got them involved in that, but like, they weren't as friendly with the family as Rob was.
Probably not. Yeah, I like the story Todd told about how he inked one of the pages from Jack Kirby, but he said when you ink, you erase the stuff, and he felt like it was a crime to do that.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. I remember
so then after that, he took he did all his inking on like a transparency, so that he could keep the art and everything. And then
come on, Jack that's Kirby awesome
for that. Yeah. Yeah, you can say what you want about it. They still respected their elders, I think.
Right. Okay. No. Okay. So that's
and you know what? Today's comic people don't. They don't even know who half these people are.
Right. No. You're right.
You can say what you want about the Image guys, but they knew where they came from, and they knew who laid down the foundation for them. They knew it.
Literally, I think it was, and I know Clobbery's not the biggest John Byrne, flag carrier, but. John Byrne verbally destroyed Rob Liefeld, and Rob Liefeld's like, I don't care, I still love John Byrne.
John Byrne.
It's John Byrne, the X-Men and all that. It's great. I'll flight. I don't care. It's like,
he took it on
exactly.
Yeah,
it's like the guy literally verbally destroys you. He's like, who cares? So yeah, Rob Liefeld, Tom McFarlane, all these guys, they love. Like, if you listen to Rob's podcast, I listen to every single one of them, and this latest one is about obviously George Perez, but like. I mean, he's literally a fan of all this stuff. It's like Neil Adams, John Byrne. It's like Jack Kirby. He names all the guys. Like, that's like your Mount Rushmore of guys. He's like, this is the best run of comics. It's like his favorite comic book is Muhammad Ali versus Superman. That's Rob Liefeld's literal favorite one-shot comic. Like, he respects all stuff. You ask anybody now, name anyone who you look up to, and it's all rubbish. They don't know anybody. They just write their own crap.
Yeah.
They don't care about any of this stuff. They're not fans.
They spit on the legacy.
They spit on the legacies, man. Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. never. Oh, this looks really neat.
I had a few of these. Space, yeah, I thought it was cool.
Space thingy. Oh, man. Oh, this looks like a
Ninja High School. It's like anime or something, right?
Yeah, it's an anime. Nth Man.
I thought Nth Man was cool, man.
I never got into it. This was one that you liked. I just never.
Like World War III.
Larry Hama. I mean,
right.
Yeah. It can't be too bad. Outlander. So this is one that Comic Relief mentioned earlier. I mean, I've never met a manga I haven't liked, to be honest. I like all of them. Well, this looks very weird. Plastic Forks, number 4. Wow, Marvel.
It's a indie.
That's a really weird one. How much do we have left?
Oh God, Power.
We got still a lot left. Okay, so let's start powering through these.
Yeah.
Power Pack. That's funny. Never got into the Punisher. Oh, come on, that's awesome. Is that Jigsaw on the cover? I think so.
Yeah,
Jigsaw's back. Jigsaw's back. Oh no.
He's way taller than that car, but sure.
Punisher Armory. Awesome.
Yeah, I had this.
Is that Jim Lee cover? Yep, I think so.
It's not a comic. It's just basically going through the weapons.
Through his armor, yeah. Here's another Punisher magazine.
Yeah.
I love these magazine stuff.
I didn't have this one, but the magazines were cool.
Punisher War Journal I have because I have every issue of the War Journal. So I have this one for sure.
War Journal, yeah.
Quasar. I have like 2 Quasar comics or something. Like
I
always thought he looked cool, but I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't get into it too much, but yeah.
Real Ghostbusters. You have that, right? Or no? Do you have this one?
No, I want to start tracking these down now. But yeah, they're probably a lot now.
Yeah, the image guys are good to correct, so thank you for that. Yeah, that's awesome. That's all. Yeah, they're awesome. Like they're awesome. And they did do good stuff for creator rights too, right? So
yeah, no one listened to them, but sure.
Sure. Robocop number 1. Oh, I don't have that. What is this?
Which one? And what is this? Is a movie adaptation? Official adaptation of the.
Oh yeah, it's the that
first movie.
Awesome. Yeah. We'll add to an.
I only have the Robocop 2 floppies and the Robocop series.
Like this is the Robocop I know.
Yes, I have this. Yeah.
Right.
That's the series.
So this is just the regular comic, and that was the movie.
They use that thing all the time in the Marvel comics. It's like it's like their Wolverine, but that is in part 2, like the thing, the knife thing.
Robotech, that's awesome, obviously. Yeah. This is Jim Hammond.
I have this. Yeah. This
Torch versus Torchy or whatever.
It's the original one, yeah.
Yep. I like Jim Hammond. I was thinking about getting Jim Hammond right here.
Oh yeah.
Just because I thought it'd be cool to have like a Golden Age guy.
Yeah.
As a tattoo. Sapphire, we talked about this. This is like oh gosh. So for the Conan, the best comic book of all time. We already know that.
Yeah.
She-Hulk, never read any She-Hulks. Who is this one? Steve Gerber. Okay, so
these are cool. There's Howard the Duck there.
Oh, that's cool. Gru, yeah, saw Gru coming up. That's cool. Sergeant Rock. I have some Gru comics actually. Sergeant Rock I have 0. I don't get.
I like classic comics. Sergeant Rock. I wasn't into it when they kept doing it in the 90s, but.
Oh, Shade the Changing Man. Oh, I remember this is so weird. I just could not figure it out.
Yeah,
I just couldn't figure it out. I couldn't wrap my head around it.
The Shadow. DC.
Shadow's awesome, obviously. I got a Shadow figure in the packaging from the old
yeah, the old days, yeah. The quick draw one.
Wow, that's cool. Yeah, the quick draw one, that's one I have.
Yeah.
Silver Surfer. Ooh, that looks cool.
I like the new series. Jack of Hearts is in it.
Yeah, that Jack of Hearts all of a sudden has appeared everywhere.
I know. It's like
he came back from the dead, now he's every comic.
Yeah.
Silver Storm, I've never seen this before. That's weird. What's this? Slimer. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Amazing Spider-Man. Oh, I don't have this. Oh, Spectacular.
Yeah, Night and Fog. Yeah,
I don't have this one.
They never came back after this.
Speed Racer's cool. Spicy Tales. Ooh. Yeah, it's not Spicy Tales like the pulp style. Stalkers. Uh-oh. This guy's not happy.
Whew.
Star Trek.
I like the
you
DC
like these.
Star
Yeah, you like the DC ones.
To me, it was real
the
Star
Trial
Trek.
of Kirk. That's cool.
I'd have to revisit them, but yeah.
Next Gen. Starman, the one I never read.
Yeah.
Which one is this?
Steel Town Rockers.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Put that on the list. I'm never buying that.
Yeah.
This looks awful.
I don't know what's going on here.
I don't know what's going on. It's awful. What is this? This is like nothingness. All right.
Marvel.
Oh, there's a few of those. I'm skipping all. Suicide Squad. Never read this.
Phoenix Gambit.
I don't know. I just can't get into Suicide Squad. Oh, here's Super Mario Brothers. That's one for you, buddy.
Yeah, man.
With
that's Super Mario Brothers 2 stuff. Yeah.
Okay, we're on Superman. Okay, we're almost.
Superboy is like the TV series.
This is the TV, TV show comic.
Even though it looked like it was just like a Superboy comic. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a real comic.
Super Cops.
Okay, not to be confused with Jackie Chan's
Super Cop. With Super Cop, yeah.
Which is actually Police Story 3.
Yes.
But they renamed it Superman.
Oh, I have this one.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
This looks weird to me. Who's the cover on this one?
It looks kind of painterly.
It says Jerry Ordway, but I like Jerry Ordway's art. But I don't know if he did the cover. I can't tell.
Yeah.
Where are we at here? Swamp Thing again. I love Swamp Thing, but never got like this. Just like
no. Yeah, it looked too cerebral for.
Yeah, it looked too weird. Green Hornet. I love Green Hornet, of course.
Now comics, yeah.
Yeah. So we had 2 Green Hornets today from different.
I have this
Turtles.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is like more cartoony based.
Those are great.
Time Masters. I mean, this looks kind of neat, but like I probably wouldn't have gotten it at the time.
Yeah. Well, Dr. Fate's in it, so.
Yeah. Riverdale.
Oh, I have this.
Oh, this looks.
Do you remember the TV movie?
No.
That's the adaptation of it. They made a TV movie where all the Archies were growing up in their 30s.
Oh my god.
And they go to a high school reunion. It's pretty cool. I liked it as a kid, but yeah.
Space Cadet. Like
Tom Corbett, Space Cadet. Yeah, I can't believe they made comics of that.
What the hell is this?
Tomorrow Nights? I don't know.
Ooh, it looks kind of neat though. I like when you can't tell what's going on.
Yeah.
Transformers.
This is nearing the end.
Nearing the end, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And they got like Pretenders that no one's heard of, and yeah.
This is just terrible. X-Men, I have this on digital. I have every issue of X-Men on digital.
Yeah.
Uncanny. I have all of Uncanny, so I have this one.
Okay. Usagi Yojimbo.
Yeah, he's cool.
Made mainstream famous by TMNT, but
I read this one 1,000 times.
Yeah, I have this too.
I gave this one away, but oh man,
I
was like all over this. I loved this cover. It's like the 3 of them all like you're like, what is that? I was literally like stunned. I'm like, wait, what's going on here? Green Goblin's like teaming up with him. What is this?
Molten Man's there. Like there's Tombstone like in the top
in the top corner here.
Yeah,
it's like his head is. It's like panning down.
They show they're panning up. Yeah, they're tilting up.
Yeah. Oh, I think I had this one.
Oh yeah. What if?
No, I didn't.
Fantastic Four lost the Trial of Galactus. Yeah.
I did have a Fantastic Four. What if? I don't remember which one it was now. What's this?
What the?
Yeah. 90s personified. Look at that. That's awesome. Big, huge gun woman and naked woman. Like perfect. 10 out of 10 comic right there. Boy, this cover sucks. Who is the cover of this? Doesn't say. Of course not.
Because his posing looks weird. He's like,
it looks weird. This is terrible.
Yeah.
Everybody on planet Earth knows this cover.
Yes. Yeah, they use this a lot in different, promotions and things.
I mean, this picture's been used 4 bazillion times. It's on shirts. It's everywhere. What the shit?
Battles the Incredible Hulk. Is this a TVB?
It looks like it's just a combination of
like
stories.
A one-shot. Yeah.
It's just random stories. I believe I have this one because I have every Wonder Woman.
24? Yeah.
Yeah, so for me, George Perez, Wonder Woman is where, like, sort of I'm like, let me see. I'll check. Let me see. I have so many Wonder Woman. Okay, so 40. Yeah, I have this one. And I've read it too. I think my most read character is probably Wonder Woman. X Factor. I might have this one because I do have some of the X Factor stuff.
Archangel.
Yeah, I love Archangel. I have the first appearance of Archangel. That's for sure. X Factor. this is a kind of a neat cover. A lot of like action-y things going on. X-Men. And yeah, I've got this because I have all X-Men.
What's the story? Oh, Days of Future Present.
You must remember this and the fundamental thing.
No, but like it's a crossover thing. You see the top of the.
It's Days of Future Present.
Present, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that. I had all those. Yeah.
I don't have this because this is the
X-Men Classic. Yeah, I bought the X-Men.
So this reprints 145.
Yeah.
So there you go, and that is everything.
Whoo.
Yeah, Jesus.
The 90s.
That was a big one. That was a lot to go through there. Whew. All right. So wow, we really this was a busy one. We had a lot to go. A lot of like not high end, but a lot of like talking point comics now.
Yep. Yeah.
Like a lot of times we breeze through these in about an hour. So I'm glad we didn't have a topic to discuss because we wouldn't have had time for the topic.
No.
There's so many talking point issues that had come out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's pretty good. So I think tomorrow we're going to do the JCVD Death Warrant. That's going to be on Action Elite's channel. I love JCVD. So we're gonna go through Death Warrant. I'm going to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not giving it 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Even though it really is 10 out of 10. I'm not going to give it 10 out of 10 officially. If Jean-Claude Van Damme is in the movie, then there's a good chance that it's 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Unless he's being made to be a goof or something. But for in X-Men, I haven't seen that yet.
No.
I haven't seen that. I don't think I've seen that yet. I did not read Knights of X though. I'm on that one issue only. But I'm very fair on the X-Men issues, and very impartial. So I review those every Wednesday. And it is what it is. Oh, thanks, Clobby.
Thanks, man.
If it's an X-Men, unfortunately, I will be talking about it. But I'm very fair. I will not ding anything. If they have a trans character and it's a character that I think is interesting, I will say it's interesting. If I think it's not interesting, then I will say it's not interesting. I'm not pandering to anybody. I'm always going to give you my own personal opinion. Like in what's it called? What's the like America Chavez in Doctor Strange? Yeah. I liked her.
Yeah.
She needed a father figure. She found Doctor Strange as a father figure.
Yeah, I got a lot to say about that. I feel like I have to watch it again. I feel like this is a good Father's Day movie.
It's like she needs a father. Like it's so weird.
It's he's a good father figure to her, and I think that's what she's missing. Like the whole two moms thing.
Yeah, I think they inadvertent. I don't know if they
because the thing is, maybe it's inadvertent because people make a big deal about she has two moms. Oh, the message is like I think the message isn't what you think it is.
Yeah, the message.
I think it's like she had two moms. She has no self-esteem. She was friends with an alternate Doctor Strange, so she was seeking out a father figure.
Yeah.
and then this Doctor Strange has to gain her trust. He does. She opens up to him and shows like his origin,
and then he helps her.
And then at the end,
helps her with her powers.
At the end, he's like, I'm not gonna kill you and take it. Like even she's like, you know what, just take my powers. And he's like, you know what, the key here is that you need to grow the fuck up. And you need to get up off your ass and control your abilities and stuff, and coaches her through that entire last scene. She literally looks back at Doctor Strange and goes, "What do I do next?" And he's like, "Keep doing, keep with it and all that stuff." So I don't know. I feel like it's a good Father's Day type of movie.
Yeah, I think Sam Raimi was doing it.
It's not a hot take. It's right in the film.
Yeah, I think they were doing it on purpose, or I think
probably squeezed that in. And he's like, "God, you think this is gonna be woke? Just you wait."
Yeah, he kind of reversed it.
Yeah,
because I literally thought she was gonna. I'll say this, and then we're gonna close it off.
Yeah.
I was afraid that they were gonna go around saying, "Oh, like where Doctor Strange would be like, on this Earth, we have." A mother and a father or something. She's like, well, that's stupid. Like, I thought they were going to do something like that, and they didn't.
Yeah.
And they reversed it where she's like, oh, I really need Doctor Strange's help. I was like, oh, that's kind of not what I thought was going to happen.
Yeah.
So I thought that's kind of weird. I'm like, well, she looks up to Doctor Strange. And I thought, okay, there'll be a scene where she talks down to him.
Yeah.
And that never happened.
It never happened.
And I'm like, okay. And then Wong comes in. He's like, no, Dr. Doom, take away her powers. And he's like, no, that's the wrong answer. I was like, yeah, okay. I thought, well, Wong will now talk down to him and tell Doctor
undermine Doctor Strange here.
And it didn't happen.
It never happens.
It never happened. I thought, did they somehow pretend this? Like, I'm like, I think that they were pretending it was going to be some woke movie, and then they reversed it and they didn't do it. I'm like, they didn't do it.
I was
nervous. I was nervous the whole movie. I was like, oh God, here we go. And it never happened. And I thought, I don't know. I got to watch it again.
Yeah.
I watched it again. I'm not going to the theater because I'm just going to buy it now.
Yeah.
But I'm like, did they just switch the reverse? Like, did they pretend?
So it really is a bait and switch.
It's a bait and switch in our favor.
Yeah,
like it wasn't like a Moon Knight. It wasn't like that garbage He-Man cartoon.
Yeah.
It was like in our favor. I'm like thinking, did Sam Raimi like flip this? And then
Sam Raimi
what happened? Sam Raimi did a very incoherent, like very not incoherent, covert. It was very covert operation. It's like, no, America Chavez is in it. She has powers. Oh, okay. It's like, but she sucks in it, and she looks up to Doctor Strange. I'm like, what happened there?
Yeah, it's like, I got my horror stuff in there, I got my gore in there, and I got my patriarchy message in there. Jesus, like, okay.
But it was not even done in the thing is like nothing was done in a mean
antagonistic or finger wagging way. It's just the way of the movie,
Yeah. But I at least they didn't. Well, the worst example was Falcon, obviously. The second worst example was the Moon Knight series, which the last episode is.
Are you an Egyptian superhero? Like, yes.
I literally almost dropped.
Let me pose now, and they have the big like music or whatever. Yeah.
And I thought I thought they were gonna freeze frame, and then like it would say Egyptian superhero like underneath.
Yeah.
And I thought they're gonna freeze frame it. And be like, best superhero ever. It's like Egyptian superhero. And I'm like, what is happening right now? It's like, who says that? Nobody on planet Earth would ever say that line of dialogue. Stupid. It's so silly. No, dude, I wanted to, brother. I'm gonna try to do something Saturday. Come on Saturday, we can talk whatever you gotta talk.
Yeah.
Because I gotta shut down. I've got a super early day tomorrow, so I can't stay on any longer. I've kind of gone a little bit over. Just wondering. Yeah, no worries, dude. And Moon Knight, that was boring. Well, that was boring, and then it became. Actually, I was okay with it being boring, and then I would have just said it's a boring show. But then the last episode kind of irritated me, and I don't like when Moon Knight is made to look stupid in his own show.
Yeah,
where we haven't seen him. Like in the storyline of Moon Knight, Mark Spector, or whatever his names are, Mark Spector has been doing the Moon Knight thing for years. So I don't like that a new character that we just saw got powers like come in and now they're better than him. I hate that. That's that purple hair woman. Whatever. I was gonna call her Santos. It's not Santos. What the hell's her name? My God! In that the Jedi. What the hell's that woman's name?
Mordo? Admiral Holdo.
Mordo.
Yeah.
Holdo. And she comes in and she starts yelling at people. I'm like, who are you? Like, we've never seen you before.
What is this? Why are you in an evening gown? Like, what is this crap?
Yeah, like that is bad actually. That was actually, that's a bit laughable, really. That's a bit silly. And I think they knew that was silly. Like they're like, that's kind of silly, really.
Yeah.
I can't wait to dismantle Kenobi when that comes out.
Oh God. It's a Star Wars breaker. Here it comes.
I'm hearing me.
You already read all the spoilers for your pleasure,
Yeah, I know. She rescued him like what three different occasions, and I'm like, okay, why are you the best now? I hate when someone gets their powers and they're the best. This is that Mary Sue thingy that people talk about.
Yeah,
it's like, anyways, whatever. Alrighty, okay, guys. I think that's it. Thanks so much for everybody in the chat. It's good to have everybody in here. It was fun. This was like really fun hanging out with everybody. I thought this was like one of the better ones. But all right, peeps, take it easy.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.